there, my name is Gillian Perkins of GillianPerkins.com. I'm kind of a serial entrepreneur. I've been working for myself for almost 11 years now, and over the course of that time I've started a bunch of different businesses. Some of them have done really well and others have completely flopped, but several of them have survived and continue to grow and thrive, and I've supported myself the entire time from my own businesses, never working for anyone else. And that is something that I'm pretty pleased about and pretty excited about. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 different ideas for businesses that you can start for under $100. So if you're looking for an idea that you can get to work on your own and be your own boss, but you don't have a whole lot of capital to invest in your new idea, then just keep on watching because I've got some awesome ideas for you. Oh, and I have to say one more thing before I get into the ideas, and that is just that these ideas are kind of all over the place. They are all very different from each other, so even if the first one is completely not appealing to you, just keep on watching because the rest of them are very different than that, and I'm sure that you will find one that will work for you. With that being said, the first idea is to start a senior companion agency. Now, a senior companion is just someone who keeps elderly people company. You probably know about this. There are a lot of different companies that provide these services and plenty of individuals who do as well. Now, if you want to start a company like this, first off, it doesn't really take any money. You can just put an ad on Craigslist and advertise that you would like to be a senior companion and tell a little bit about your past experience, maybe working with children, working with relatives, whatever your experience is, just something that shows that you are a nice, responsible person. That is all people really want to see. When you're first starting out, you can charge a low price of perhaps $12 an hour, which is still a little above minimum wage in most states. But down the road, this doesn't have to stay like this forever. You don't have to keep just working yourself and keeping seniors company. Instead, you could actually start to hire other people. Of course, you want to be really careful when you do this and you want to do background checks and everything like that, but you could hire other people to keep the seniors company and to be their companions, and you could eventually just have a management role and not be the companion yourself at all. Idea number 2, you've probably heard a million times, but it is to start a consultancy in your area of expertise. Now, my little spin that I'm going to put on this is a lot of people say, oh, you can be a consultant. You can just learn about something and then you can go and consult with other people on it and you can teach them what you learned from 2 or 3 books. Now, in some cases that might work, but I wouldn't actually recommend it because you do not want to feel like you are a fraud or like you don't know what you're talking about. It can just be the most uncomfortable feeling in the world. I know because I've been there trying to consult on something that I wasn't really an expert in, and it's just straight up uncomfortable. So I would only recommend the second idea if you are already a professional in some regard. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to have gone to college for 8 years and be a doctor or anything like that. Sure, maybe you're a doctor or a lawyer and you could provide consulting in the areas of law or whatever your area of expertise is, but you also could provide consulting in something that is much less intimidating. For example, maybe you have been working at a restaurant and you've gotten to be in the management. You could become a restaurant management consultant. There are a lot of small independent restaurants who don't know how to manage their operations at all, and they could really appreciate someone who has years of experience in restaurant management coming in and helping them to figure out how they could streamline their processes more. So if you are a professional in any capacity, or you're just really skilled at something, or you have a lot of knowledge in it, you could become a consultant in that field. Idea number 3 is to start a graphic design agency. Now, you might not have graphic design skills right now, but this is something that you can do if you just have a laptop and you have $30 a month. $30 a month will give you complete access to the Adobe Creative Cloud. I think that's what they call it, but basically you can use Photoshop and all the other Adobe programs for $30 a month now. This is totally not a sponsored video. I just think it's cool that it's so cheap that you can start a graphic design business for so little now, because the whole suite used to cost like hundreds of dollars for each program before. So if you have $30 a month, then you could start a graphic design agency. You could teach yourself how to use Photoshop, Illustrator, and all the other Adobe programs, and then you could start designing logos and other graphics for businesses. Idea number 4 is to start a social media management agency, and all this entails really is managing businesses' social media accounts. You don't have to be a strategist or a marketer to do this. You can really have very little experience and just understand how to use Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and the company will often tell you exactly what they want you to do for the management of their social media. They'll tell you, okay, post these images this month, post these different posts. They're going to create most of the content for you, or at least you can ask them to when you're first starting out. Down the road, you might be able to charge more because you're creating the content yourself, but at first you can just charge less and have them do a lot of the work themselves. Idea number 6 is completely different, and that is to start a yard maintenance company. This is a very low-cost opportunity. You do have to get a few different tools to make it start, like maybe you have to get a lawnmower, a rake, and a shovel, things like that. But a lot of those can be found used on Craigslist when you're first starting out, and then after you've earned some money, you could upgrade to better tools. If you enjoy working outside and you don't want to be cooped up in an office all day, then that could be a great opportunity for you. Idea number 7 is something that I actually used to do myself, and that is to have an organizing agency, a personal organizing agency. So when you do this, basically what you do is you put ads up, like on Craigslist or anywhere you want. You can even put signs around town. I did that sometimes. And then you go into people's homes and you organize their things for them. There are a whole lot of people in the world, and especially in America, who have more stuff than they know what to do with, and they just need a pair of outside eyes to come in and straighten things up, tell them what they should probably get rid of, and help them to clean up their house. This can be more enjoyable than just being a house cleaner, and it also feels nicer and more productive because you're actually helping them to make a positive change in their life instead of just cleaning up their messes and then expecting it to get messy again. Obviously, you don't have to have any sort of expertise to do this. It would be good if you are good at organizing things, but also over time, you will get better and better at creating organizing systems and figuring out what works. Idea number 8 is kind of similar, and that is to have a green cleaning service. Now, there's lots of house cleaners out there in different companies that say that they will come clean your house, but lately a green cleaning company has become a much more popular and trendy sort of business to start, and something that people are a lot more interested in hiring. Anyone can clean their own house, but not everyone wants to stock up on all the green products that they need to keep their house clean in an eco-friendly way. So if you invest a little bit of money, and I really do mean a little bit of money, because a lot of the green cleaning products actually can be DIY'd, this can put you in a really unique niche that can help you to stand out from the rest of the house cleaner competition that you might face, and can help you to get clients a lot more easily. And my last idea is to start a virtual assistance company. Now, when you're first starting out, you can do this all on your own. You can just be a virtual assistant yourself, and there are a lot of websites like Upwork that you can post yourself on to get clients, and then you can find people who are looking for virtual assistants and you can bid on those jobs. This can be a great way to start getting work even if you don't have a whole lot of connections or you're not very good at networking or advertising. There are jobs right there that you can basically apply for, and then the company may or may not hire you. Now, of course, sometimes the company might not hire you, but I found back when I was bidding on jobs on Upwork that I would get accepted about 30% of the time. So if I applied for 10 different jobs, I would get 3 of them. And it really doesn't take very long to apply for 10 or 20 or even more jobs. So that is 9 different ideas for companies that you could start for less than $100. So if you're feeling stuck and you're not sure what to do, you're not sure how to break free of your desk job or how to start working for yourself and become your own boss, I hope that these gave you some valuable ideas that you can start taking action on right now. Of course, these ideas only work if you do, so it's best that you just pick one of them and then start working on it immediately. If you think you're going to take action on one of these ideas, then definitely declare it in the comments below, because you're way more likely to actually do so if you have a little bit of accountability by telling the world what you're up to. Do you have any other ideas for jobs that people can start for under $100? Leave that in the comments below too to help out other watchers. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up so that I know that you liked it, and I'll make more videos like it in the future. I upload videos 2 times every week, and I would love to have you join me for the next one, so be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Gillian Perkins, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.
This October, join me and a motivated group of 1,000 entrepreneurs for the much-anticipated Ready, Set, Launch Challenge. This is a free 4-day challenge that will help you plan out your most successful, most profitable launch ever. To sign up for the challenge, just visit gillianperkins.com/readysetlaunch. As you can see here in the bar, you'll be taken to this page where you'll see exactly how many days, hours, and minutes are left before the challenge kicks off, and then you'll click Take the Challenge and enter in your information. It's completely free and it will guide you through the process. During the challenge, you will get exclusive free access to some of my video trainings that are normally reserved for paying customers. You'll also get daily PDF assignments and access to the Challenge Facebook group, where you'll be able to post your answers to the daily challenge questions for your chance to win some awesome prizes. I hope you take the plunge and join us for this year's challenge.